4. Episode 4. 4 more days till D4. 4. Now, you've been paying attention to this 4-part series, the three previous to this one. I've just been basically giving you knowledge and insight on things that I believe are strong and that will help you and us in the world. So now, basically, we talked about the foods, we talked about the medicines, we talked about the scams of the world, the cars, you know what I'm saying? But now I just want to just simply, leave off what we just picked up off, and just tap into the scams, which is the houses. Now, we say cars is a lot of scams of the world, but I think houses is too. So basically, on previous shows that you've been paying attention, I've been giving you a lot of facts that could then lead to your opinions. Now, this one in particular, I want to give you a lot of opinions that could then lead to facts for you to look up. You know what I'm saying? So that what I strongly believe. I've been giving you my strong beliefs, but this one, I really want to just give you what I really believe in, and I really hope you believe it as well. So basically, the houses, let's just touch, first on that. The house, I think, is a scam, you know what I'm saying? For instance, I don't think, like for me personally, I have multiple homes. So I have one in my home city. I'm not gonna say that for those who know what my home city is. I have one in my home city, and I got one, my team already leaked it, but I ain't gonna say where. But basically, yeah, so I got, it was bad at one point. I had 3 different spots, but I had to cut one off this year because I was just spending too much money when I was barely there. So basically, I'll say that I had multiple homes, basically because I don't want to keep giving the hotels my money. And for instance, I don't want to keep living with my people. So for instance, like what I mean by living by my people, keep living with my people. Like for instance, if I come into town, I don't have to stay with nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of work and business in my said hometown that I would like to come back to my own thing. So yeah, I got a little ducked off spot back at the crib, you know what I'm saying, to stand third. But then when I'm away, I got a little ducked off spot there, as well. And when I'm away there, I got a little ducked off spots there as well. So I had all these ducked off spots. And then I started thinking, like, it's the scam of the world for us to have these multiple homes. And let me tie it back into what I mean by that, and for this may benefit you. I don't like how the black community, our community, kick people out at the age of 18. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and fend for yourself. I think it's a scam, basically, in the sense of they want all these multiple homes, basically because it's gonna drive their motherfucking, not the community, but thrive their goals, thrive their attention for us to have all these multiple homes. Me personally, I feel like we should all have one home. What I mean by that is everybody put in, everybody in the family put into one big home, and everybody just make sure they got their own sections around the house, and it's big enough for everybody to have their own. We should not have, hey, cuz stay on that side of town, mama stay on that side of town, daddy over there. That's another thing too. We gotta start keeping our families together and stop breaking them up with all these broken homes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we should not have cuz over there, granny over here, big sis over there, little bro over here, little sis over there. No, we should all be under one home and all put in the money that we are accumulating into that one home. So then a home that we can also say that we own and did pass down. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans do it. The Mexicans do it. The Arabs do it. The Arabs buy corners and blocks of homes. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese do it. Even though, white America do it. Why do us, the black community, not do that? You know what I'm saying? We have to do that. We have to get to that. You know what I'm saying? That we all heard in the black community. What they do in the black community? As soon as you turn 18, some even when you turn 16. And I got kicked out multiple times. Hey, get out. Get out. It's time to go. When you're 18, it's time for you to go. Can't stay here. We gotta get out of that. We have to have in our mind, you know what I'm saying? Look what all these other communities doing. The Arabs is buying these gas stations. That is a home in itself. You know what I'm saying? That is something they can pass down to theirs. That's a home. Regardless of what you say or not, is the gas stations? No, that's a home. You know what I'm saying? The Asians do it. Look at the Chinese spots that they have. That is a home in itself. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans do it. You go to any Mexican spot, and shout out to the, shout out to them. I'm not dissing nobody, everybody at the crack shows. Look at all these Mexicans. Hey, look how many coming out. They packed together. No, they're doing smart. What they're doing is being smart. They're up under one home. Everybody's saving money that way. And that will then help for people being poor and getting poor as well. The black community is the only community where you can see that we just sit there and be like, all right, you got to go. but it shouldn't be that way. If you a family, a close-knit family, y'all should all be able to put into one home and then have everybody have their own section of their home. And that also means nobody has to come home to the holidays. Go, you know what I'm saying? We should all be able to put into one home. You see what I'm saying? Put it into one home and then come back. You know what I'm saying? And come back like that's our crib. You could, oh, you came back from work, oh yeah. So the problem is, I think why black people do it, because it's cool and look frowned upon doing it. But no, I also think it's too because we don't like being up one another. We don't like having, we like having our own space. But if we're a family supposed to be tight knit like we're supposed to, what is stopping us from putting it all in one home? You know what I'm saying? And like I just gave you all these different versions of homes. Yeah, they call businesses. You know what I'm saying? But they homes in their own right as well. And even when they go home, they are still knitted into each other. So even if you don't want to have their own home, at least do something in the sense of, let's say on the same block. Let's buy the block. Let's put the money in to where we coming from. We don't do things like that. But I say the homes is a scam because they tell us that we're supposed to have all these different and multiple homes. I don't think we're supposed to. Honestly speaking, you look at everywhere around the world. You look at, the Africas, they call it village. These villages, what are they? They right up under. They right up under one another. Why are we not right up under one another? We spaced out here. Big sis over there, big bro over there, little cuz over there, grandma over there, grandpa over there with grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we not up under each other? We're supposed to be family, right? Pause. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be family, right? But we the only community that don't do it. Like I said, you look at all these aspects I just gave you. Asians, they stay lit together. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. White America, they stay lit together. You know what I'm saying? All these, you know what I'm saying? The Mexicans, they knitted together. Why is when the black community comes, when we talk to our family, oh, you gotta get out at 18, 16. The black community is the poorest. It starts with the homes. We too busy want to ship everybody out because of trauma that we have in our homes and we can't all get along. You start that at a young age. You can't, people be like, oh, nah, be one of those suicides. I can't live with my mom and dad, this and the third. But why is that? It has to be started at a young age. That we build it from the youth, and then when we get older, where we can be at a point where we can stand one another, then live together. I think it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got all these homes, but I be sitting there looking like, why am I paying here? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a scam. They even scamming me with the sense of these multiple homes, so I don't want to be in all these different hotels, but yeah, I think it's a scam. Okay, then we talk about the homes. Let's just talk about, these colleges. So we, the schooling, I believe it's a scam in a sense because of course they teach you what they want to teach you. They teach you what they teach you basically to keep giving numbers. So this I want this episode to be scams. It's called scams. This show is called scams because everything they doing is a scam right under your nose. You don't know. They tell you all these things in school that you're supposed to learn. Like they said, half of what we read is lying, the other half is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they teach us what the schooling, that this is supposed to be the way, this is supposed to be this way. And then what's the goal? What's the ultimate goal of school? The ultimate goal of school is how they get us. The ultimate goal of school is what? The end all is college. I'm a college graduate, college degree. And I'm here to tell you college is a scam. I knew college was a scam when this happened. I remember we had meal points. I love telling people this story. We had meal points. For those that go to college know what meal plans is, we had meal plans. And with the meal plans, we had meal points. So basically, I remember we had to go to class one day. And when we went to class, when I went to that class, let's say the meal plans based on, let's say the breakfast is like 7 to 10. Lunch is like 11 to 12:30. And then dinner is like 5 to 7. So with that, they're fruit flies. So, excuse me. So with that being said, with all that happening and things transpired like that, I remember I got out of lunch early. I had to go to class. And the professor let us out early. So I went back to there. They said, no, you already left. I said, why? So I can't come back in? They said, no. I said, but ain't it my meal plan, my meal point? And something as small as that, let me know, like right then there, all this shit, all this scam. Because if it's my meal plan and my meal points, I should be able to use them when I want and how I want, right? You know what I'm saying? But no, they said, no, you can't come back in because we have to keep up with our systems. Excuse me. So with that being said, it's all it's all controlled environment. It's all, you know, scammed environment. So basically, I tell people this: the end all is all with school is for you to be what? Let's go to college. Let's go to college. But you just sat there and you put in all these years. You can put in, let's say, okay, from the age of 5 all the way to 18, that's already 13 years of schooling right then and there. So they tell you to go to college, and that's 24. You know, I mean, they go what? You go to what? 22? I graduated when I was what? 21. Just saying, in 3 years. So let's say you at least do 2. Or so let's say you graduate 20. So from 5 to 20, you did 15 years of your life is right there. And then for the ones, we ain't gonna talk about the lawyers and the nurses and the doctors that then do what? An extra 5 or 6 more until you gotta go this class is at 3rd. This is why I think this is my opinion on it. In any work environment you go, because I done had jobs, in any work environment they go, they do what? They teach you what they want you to do. They show you what you want to do. Now, of course, we don't want people working on our bodies and they don't know nothing and somebody just learns on the fly. I'm not saying that. So the people, the lawyers and nurses and doctors, they are needed. They are very much needed. But I'm talking about them other ones. I'm talking about them other ones, them other jobs. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, if college for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's because college is a scam. Because what I mean, I'm telling you, by all means, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, we are not supposed to be doing all this year of schooling and then to turn around and then school for them. And you mean by we basically doing all their teachers and their learners, we learning from them. And not only are we learning from them, that after we learn from them, we are still controlled by them because we're still giving our time to them. You see what I'm saying? I want you just to follow that, you know what I'm saying? So we basically just keep, so with us doing all of that, we just keeping the money circulating within them. We're not getting taught to work for ourselves. We ain't getting taught to control our own time. We ain't getting taught to be our own. You see what I'm saying? So just look at things like that. Schooling is a scam. College is a scam. Speaking of college, talk about the college athletes. The college athletes is getting scammed too. Now, they seen how much the college athletes getting scammed. And college, if you ain't paying attention to the world, all these NIL deals, the college, they now getting on just for simple fact because college was gonna be an afterthought. Everybody was just gonna go to the professional leagues and forget the deals. But see, the college understood that. They said, oh, we got to now start paying these players. So for years and years down the line, they've been getting away from paying these players. They might been saying nothing. But few shots to Reggie Bushes of the world. But even the college sports is a scam. The NBA is a scam. Like I said on previous parts of the show, these are paid slaves. And let me elaborate on that. You know, everybody's saying, my DMs, what you mean? Just because, for instance, we are all controlled by something at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Me, personally, I'm controlled to the brand. I'm controlled by the brand. I'm not saying control. Well, I won't, okay, let me not say control. We are all putting our time into something. No matter that's your job, that's your kids, that's your family. This is the brand. I put my time into the brand. So we all are slaves to something. But what I mean by the athletes are slaves, I mean they are slaves in an aspect of, when you think of slavery, you think of, what the slaves not have freedom. The brand may have my time. I may be slave to the brand, slave to the grind of the brand, but I am free to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to ask yourself, at your job, are you able to do that? Are you free to do what you want, how you want, when you want? You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself that. If not, you're a slave to it. All due respect. You see what I'm saying? It's okay if you look at it like they only got a couple. It's okay if you are a slave to it. They only get a couple of your hours. But it's okay if you are a slave to it. You know what I'm saying? And you go home and got your own thing. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's where we mess up at. I think we mess up at being a slave to something and not coming home to nothing. You see what I'm saying? So if we're going to be a slave to something, make sure you build it towards something. You see what I'm saying? So you can later not be a slave to anything or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So what I mean by all that, basically like the NBA, the athletes, what I mean they are, controlled slaves, paid slaves, is because there's no reason why a John Morant can't walk around walk around with a gun. Now he probably should never flashed it on the live, but why can he not have a gun? Look at the man rights. Okay. Able to bear arms, just saying. Okay. Kyrie Irving, he can't speak up what he believe in, or not even what he believe in, or what he was talking about, related to the jewels of the world. But it had the amendment rights. Be able to speak. Okay, I'm just saying. I understand they got a business to run. So it's things you got to follow and guidelines and procedures you got to follow to that business. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that, you know, my brand, my people, my set employees, and you can always also hit up anybody that's ever been, you know, entwined with associated business. They can do what they want, how they want, when they want. You want to do this? Okay, you can do this. You don't want to do this? Okay, you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, in the business, associated business, I let people come and do what they want as they is. In other businesses, they don't get that. And I'm just saying. So that's why I said with the college and the NBAs, the NFLs, it's controlled slavery. You know, and they control to keep you silent from the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no secret. The world is looked upon to these athletes. You know what I'm saying? The entertainment world. But they can't speak. They can't think to the out of that world. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Cam Newton. Like you say, he said he's been feeling more liberated than ever because he can't now, you know what I'm saying? He's basically not signed to no endorsement deals. Them deals will keep you rich. Shout out to them. They keep you rich. They keep you in the, what they call the elites. You know what I'm saying? But are you really free? No, you're not. Because if you can't say or do what you want when you want, that's basically right then and there to just tell you what you need. That's all. I should just tell you what you need to do. Because this is control, the scams of the world. I just want to basically say that the scams of the world is, the goal is to keep you controlled. The scams of the world goal is to keep you controlled. To keep you controlled and not keep you free. That's all. These scams of the world. Basically, like I said, the NBA is scamming us right in every day. You look at the gambling. The gambling is taking over the scene of the world right now. And everybody know why it's, you know, gambling's taking over? You know, I was in the gambling atmosphere too. You know, I played some Bay Area, this and that, third. You know what I'm saying? And we all gambling at something like gambling our lives, this and that, third. We all, you know what I'm saying? But even that is taking, you know, control of us because it's a quick buck. It's a quick money right there. You know, it's a quick come up, per se. But $10 turned into 100. 100 turned into 500. 500 turned into 1,000. Right there. And then we're not looking what's right up under our noses. We are giving, okay, take it, your person, take your homie. Let's say your homie started a business, right? Your homie started that business, and did you support him? Did your homie, when your homie started that business, did you support him? Did you share his stuff? Are you continuously to share his stuff? Not only share it, are you buying his stuff? Are you investing into him? Is that really your homie? Is that really your brother? You know what I'm saying? Are you investing into your homie, your said brother? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my people that continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Either ones up under some city business continue to do to put money back into some city business so we can pour it back out and keep fluctuating within ourselves and keep building us up. But did you support him? Because I say about this, you're not understanding what you're doing with these, you know, not only the athletes of the world, but the gambling. You are advertising for these NBAs, these NFLs freely. They don't have to pay no more for nobody to advertise them because us included, I'm a part of it because I love watching the sports. We are advertising freely for them. Whether that's watching them, tweeting about it, making shows about the games, even gambling. We are advertising freely for them. So they don't have to do the advertising no more because we're doing it. See what I'm saying? But did you do that with your own community? Me personally, I pour all the money back into my people. Those who know. But are you? If you can sit there and go ahead and put on something Nike, Adidas, and I'm sure y'all done bought something Nike, Adidas, Jordan recently, but you can't put that into your brother or your friend business, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. If you have not bought something, I don't care, let's keep it 100. If you ain't bought something from your brother, your supposedly brother or family for in the last past week or month to a year, you are part of the problem. You are. Because you sat there and bought a Nike, you done bought an Adidas, you done bought a Jordan, you done talked about the NBA, the NFLs, you done talked about the college systems, this, that, that. You were advertising freely with them, but you can't put into yours. Are you really a family? Are you really a brother? Are you really a sister? You see what I'm saying? If your girl doing lashes and you ain't sitting there taking the time to invest into her lashes, her doing lashes, or she do hair, you ain't taking the time to put money and invest to that, but you sitting there And you telling me that you can sit there and go and, you know, buy something from somewhere else, put money into there? That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's the scams that's right up under our noses. Because we are advertising freely, daily, for the others that don't care for us. When you putting money, betting on games, that is advertising freely for them. You see what I'm saying? And not even freely for them because it's costing you now. See what I'm saying? Just think about things like that. Scams of the world. Hey, D4, 4 days away. Coming soon. December 26th. When this was recorded. You gonna see this probably, a little bit afterwards. But soon, D4, they're gonna wanna kill me. Out on the Associated Business website now. Love.